Hi all. Okay, in this video I'm going to discuss about px, py, pz. What is this prefixes in Pega? Okay, I'll give you brief introduction and later on we will discuss more about pzInsKey. Okay, that is very important thing. Okay, before that I'll start my application. Okay, let me open the Pega. So meanwhile I'll try to explain this document. In Pega, property names often start with px, py, pz. This prefixes indicates how the property is used and who controls it. Okay, let me tell here how to remove it. Okay, let it be. PX means system or auto generated properties. All PX, PY, PZ are Pega generated properties. We cannot create any property with the name PX, PY, PZ. Okay, see. PX stands for process extension. What is the meaning of PX? PX means for process extension. Meaning of PX is process extension. These are system managed read-only properties created by Pega itself. Okay, these are read-only properties, which means we cannot edit or we cannot assign the values to the PX properties. Okay, so what it means, I'll tell you once our Pega application is open, then I'll tell you where it is loading. I have started it. No, why it's not coming? Mm. So PX means all PX properties are read-only properties. We cannot assign the values to it. Developers should not modify them manually. Whereas PY we can assign the values we have used in PYID and all. For that we have used it, right? So PY is editable. So I'll tell you this PX create date time and all. I'll explain you those things. Those are the just examples. So PX properties are Pega system internal use. It is not editable, only read only. Okay. PY PY user or application facing properties. PY stands for property used in application logic. The standard properties that developers can use and customize in their application. Like if you want to generate some IDs, you can directly use PY ID. These are standard properties like that. If you want some labels, you can use PY label like that. Okay. Commonly used in UI fields, cache data and reports. We have used it already. PYID we have used. pxStatusWork we have used. What is pxStatusWork? It will show the status of the work object, whether it is in progress, it is new, in which state it is. Already we have created one activity. You can go through our previous I think not previous video, before video. Before previous video, you can see what is pxStatusWork and all. Okay, simple here. If the application is open, I'll tell you. Used by developers and system, we can edit it. Means we can assign the values. For py status work, we have used it, right? We have assigned the data. So like that only. PZ means internal properties. PZ stand for private or internal. These are strictly Pega internal properties, not meant for direct user modification. We cannot use it. We are unable to even we cannot use it. We are unable to use it. PX properties we can use but unable to edit. PY properties we can use and edit. PZ are these are system generated properties. We cannot edit it like pzInsKey, PZ PV stream, PZ rule set. These are the system generated properties. While creating rules, it will generate automatically by the Pega, not from our end. Used for engine processing, caching, and internal references. Used by Pega internal engine only, system controlled properties. Okay, these are the differences you can go through. simple editable or not, only py can be editable, and px and py we can use, but pz only used by Pega engine. Okay, px we can use but unable to assign the data, that's it. It will come automatically. Okay, it will show the data only, that's it. So what is class? Yeah, after once the application is open, I'll tell you. So let's talk about px properties, right? We'll go one by one. I'll go slowly, try to understand. Okay, if you have any doubts, just do let me know in the comments. So I'll go to app. So I'll open one section here. Section is under user interface category, right? What are the sections available here? We'll see. I'll open one. Okay, first section is customer details section, right? I'll open this section. I'll create one property here. I'll try to create one property. Okay, this section private edit I'll use. Convert full section editor. Okay, I think this is not customer table, right? Customer details search by ID. Acha, okay. Okay, where we created? I think we created in different place. I'll open this one. Maybe I have created here. The first page I'm looking, that's why. Yeah. User interface. I'll open it. Section. Customer details section. Convert full section editor. Okay. Private edit. Continue with private edit. So what I'm going to do here is I'll just add one thing like not picker. I'll add some text input here. So anyways, I'm going to delete it. Okay. Here after dragging that, we can double click on that to assign the values, right? I'll do that. So property, here I'll use px properties. See, px properties I'll try to use. So what will happen actually? Px properties I'll use. Okay, let me type. Px create date time is coming, right? Yeah, I'll use this one. So just save it. What will happen? We'll see. So uh, I'll create a case. It's taking time to load. Once the case is loading, then I'll explain you. After that, we'll see what is px create date time. We have used it, right? So it's coming like this. Okay. So what is happening here? It is we are unable to give data. It is directly showing the data. Like this time you have created like that. It's today's date 2025 11 and 16. Okay. Just now we have created. So it is showing directly data, but we are unable to give the data here. Here these things can be editable, but this create datetime is not editable. If we use pyd, so another thing I'll use some py property. Okay, I'll use some py property. Okay, for this double click dot p. My y is not working. We have used it, right, py status work and all. I'll see what is py subject. Just I'll delete those things. Okay. I'll create a case for just testing. Okay. Here you can give the subject. So if you use the py, then you can give the value. But if you use the px, you cannot. Even pz is unable to use. Okay. If you try to use also, it will not work. I'll show you. Let's type pz. Nothing will come. Nothing. You are unable to use. Okay. Sorry. So you are unable to use. Actually, we should not use. If we use also, it will not take. Okay. So I'll delete these things first. Delete, delete, delete. Save it. Let's create a case and check. To explain this thing, just I have shown you. Don't much bother about that. See, those things are gone. Okay, it's fine. I'll just one more case I'll create. Okay. This all we have created. How to search it all. You just go through the previous videos, you'll get to know. Yeah. After that, we can give the details and all. Okay. All right. So, where are we? This px, py, pz, you got to know, right? What is these things and how to use. So, these are the differences. Just if you want, you can. mm, I'll show you. If you want, you just take the screenshot. Okay. I'll go slowly. Okay. PX and PZ properties are system managed. Only PY properties should be modified by the developers. Okay, that's it. Class key versus primary key. You should know what. First, we should think about pzInsKey. What is pzInsKey? Okay, pzInsKey means nothing but I'll show. I'll open the database. Okay, schemas, data, tables. Here, this is my work table, right? So this is my work table. Select store from means all the columns will come. But but I'll copy this. I want only one thing that I'll run the query. Instead of star, try to run it. Array yaar, pzInsKey. This is the problem. I hate this system, yaar. Because my Y is not working. Every time I should go somewhere and copy this. Where is my database? This pzInsKey is came right. So after pzInsKey, comma, I'll fetch one more thing. PYID also I'll fetch. Mm. So first open this pzInsKey. These are all the pzInsKey values. If you see the pzInsKey values format, so how it looks like. Okay, so I'll show you one more thing. Wait. First I'll copy one thing. Are we able to copy or not? See, it's copied. That's good. Now I'll use PYID. Let simple here. See, I'll briefly explain here because this is copied more items. I don't want these many items here. Okay, I'll go up. Mm, Simple. The format of pzInsKey is for work object, instant class and class key. If you see the format here, This is the instant class, and C, the C and these all things are class keys. Class key is nothing but pyd. Pyd, what is pyd for class, work class? Pyd is nothing but case ID. So this is the format. For rule class, it will change. That I'll explain in next video because this database is copied more. So, and this is already 20 minutes lengthy video. So I'll explain you about pzInsKey in upcoming video in the next video. So for this video, you just go through what is px, what is py, what is pz, how it will work. Okay, thank you all.